I have more stories. They aren't funny, but they're funny to me, so shut up. So, as I stated in the last Adventures in Retail, I work in shipping technically, but I work in shipping within a retail facility, so I also deal with retail shit. It's a time. Anyways, working in retail, you basically get to see all of the things that customers buy that they don't want to buy in the store, which it's open to many different possibilities. Most of the time it's things people are embarrassed to buy, things people don't want to come in and buy because they're lazy. Weird combinations of items that leave a lot to the imagination. I still remember the peanut butter and the dildo, and I won't ever forget it. Also, just things people want to buy in bulk that they don't want to come to the store and take all the quantity of, I suppose. So there's just a lot going on, and I've seen some weird orders. I've seen some weird shit. BTW, just know that whenever you order something, there's a real person behind your order. They see it. They know. They know what you've ordered. They went to find it for you. Even at Amazon, bitch. With that being said, I'm going to talk about 2 legendary orders. Time to talk about Tuna Lady. Tuna Lady is God. About 2 months after I got hired at the job, an order came in. An order I'll never forget. I was the first one to receive said order. It was 80 to 90 pouches of tuna. You heard me right, folks. 90 pouches, not cans, pouches of tuna. And this woman did not just order 90 pouches of tuna in plain. Oh, no. That's too plain. We need to spice it up a bit. This woman, every 5 pouches of tuna, would change up the flavor. This bitch had BBQ tuna. This bitch had Thai cuisine tuna. This bitch had lemon zest tuna. She was ready for the fucking apocalypse. Tuna Lady is God. And it was funny at the time, because, I mean, I had gotten some weird orders, but this was 90 pouches of tuna. This is 90 pouches of tuna. That's funny as fuck. Or I just have no sense of humor. I think my favorite part about it, though, was just sitting down and just wondering what it was for. Did she eat all of them herself? Did she force her kids to eat tuna every day for 2 weeks? Does she have several thousand cats? Or does she work for a charity organization that needs non-perishables? That's very likely, which is why I don't judge that often, because who knows if it's a charity organization that needs non-perishables. You know, after the first time, I was like, okay, probably not gonna happen again. That was funny. It happens once every 2 weeks for like 4 months. And I got the order like 3 times. Tuna Lady would come back to strike right when I expected her to the most. And every time I walked back with a cart of tuna into the back room, I would say, Tuna Lady strikes again. And my coworkers would wonder where my last brain cell went. It went into the tuna. Tuna Lady is what I aspire to be. Tuna Lady is God. I respect Tuna Lady, and I miss her, because she has not ordered her 90 pouches of tuna in at least 6 months. And that's upsetting. That's a little sad. I'm a little sad about that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I miss Tuna Lady. You know who I don't miss? Hemp Milk Man. I understand if you are, maybe, lactose intolerant, allergic to nuts, and shouldn't have soy because maybe it's bad for you. If you have all 3 of those allergies, oof, first of all. Second of all, oh boy, I hope you're okay. Third of all, that's great, you have options. You have oat milk. Oat milk, while a little fucking weird, I don't think is a bad option in my opinion. I mean, if you're allergic to nuts, you obviously can't have cashew milk, so might as well try oat milk, you know? No. You know what this bitch ordered? 12 cartons of hemp milk. You heard me right, folks. Hemp milk. The fuck you doing with hemp milk? And like, the likelihood of this person having all of those allergies is so slim that it just makes me think this person made the conscious decision without any limitations to just buy 12 cartons of hemp milk. I don't mind the picking process for hemp milk because it's just right in one spot, in one aisle. I don't have to go across the store 6 times. But like, I'm judging you. Hemp milk? What are you doing with hemp milk, motherfucker? What kind of illegal activity are you up to? I just want to know what your deal is, hemp milk man. Why hemp? Why do you need the weed juice? So one of the issues with shipping is you have to go fetch shit. You have to go find things for people. I'm basically a bloodhound at this point. I know where everything is. I know where it is, where it isn't, where it could be. I know. That also means anything in the store I could possibly have to go find. That includes women's underwear and pads. I don't have a hypermasculinity problem. I literally do not give a shit that I have to pick women's underwear and pads. I'm too dead inside to give a shit. Like, I don't have the energy to give a shit. It's just underwear, dudes. We all wear it. Pads are a thing that happens. Who cares? My problem becomes apparent when I am in the women's underwear section, finding a particular bra or two, and these old upper middle class white women stare at me like I just killed their dog and set the Bible on fire. Woman, I am finding someone's underwear right now. I very fucking obviously work here. Why are you staring at me like I'm committing the most heinous of crimes? Why do you give a shit? I am not in your way. I am just taking shit and leaving. It's just a bra, lady. I get it, okay? Maybe it's a little weird for an 18-year-old boy to be walking around with a 40 triple D bra and asking around about a lacy thong. But like, for me, not really, not really. I have zero embarrassment about it. My embarrassment comes from the bitches that make it a big deal. It really isn't. I'm doing my job. What do you want me to do? I have to find this stuff. Like, it's not like I'm gonna, like, be a little bitch about it, go into the back and be like, I need a woman. I need a woman to do my work for me. I will not touch women's underwear. It burns my hands, my man hands. But even then, maybe I can, like, get into their shoes and understand the thought process of it, even if it's fucking stupid. What really angers me is when I get those looks in the pad aisle. Because, first of all, same thing as before, I very obviously work here. I have a large cart behind me full of shit that I need to bring into the back room and pack. But second of all, even if I didn't work there and I didn't have a large fucking cart behind me, maybe I am in the pad aisle to get pads for my mom, my sister, my girlfriend. Because maybe men should stop being little bitches and help people with periods out. And honest to God, you staring at me like I just stabbed your father 26 times in the chest while I'm just doing my job is sort of stigmatizing that situation even more. Like, fuck you. Men can be in the pad aisle. Mind your own goddamn business. Stop looking at me like that. I don't give a shit if I'm an 18-year-old boy. Stop stigmatizing dumb fucking shit. Time for 2 funny stories to lighten up the mood after my anger. So, at an end cap on the end of an aisle, there was several, like, decorative block letters, sort of made out of, like, glass almost. They weren't, like, blocks as in, like, cubes, but they were, like, 3D letters sort of cut out. You can buy them separately and then, like, you know, spell shit with them in your house if you're, like, a wine mom that wants to write live, laugh, love in block letters. I don't fucking know. And that's all fine and dandy, but one day, I walked by the block letters, and there it was. Ass fishin'. Some little punk rearranged the letters to say ass fishin'. And honestly, it made my day. So you know what a bitch did? A bitch didn't say anything to anyone or fix it, because I love it. The ass fishing part alone isn't the funny part of this story. It's kind of funny, but it's not the funny part. The funny part is, after I left it alone, ass fishing remained there for at least 2 weeks. There's like, what, 30 to 50 employees, and nobody saw ass fishing and, like, fixed it or wanted to fix it? Nobody? It remained there for a good fucking amount of time. And to this day, that makes me laugh. What y'all doing? When I pay more attention than you do, that's a problem. So ass fishing just remained on an end cap for anyone to see for about 2 weeks. And that always makes me happy, but not as happy as this next story. Oh, fucking boy. So each season, the store has to like switch out, you know, decorative shit and like some seasonal merchandise and whatnot. Throughout the store, there are these sort of like seasonal stand-ups, and they're like in the middle of the fucking walkway, which, one complaint, that's dumb. Nobody is going to want to buy something more if it's in their fucking way. That just makes them angry at it. Like, it just makes everything difficult for everyone when it's in the way. Not the point. Not the point. There's one huge one, in comparison to the others, towards the front of the store. It's actually like almost like right at the front of the store. It's the first thing people see. One of the first things people see, at least. They were switching it out from like winter to spring or whatever the fuck. So at the top of these stands, they would always have like little like cutesy signs with like decorations on it, you know, aesthetic. It'll say shit like savings and like springtime is here, get your shit. I would buy if that was the promotion. On this new spring sign, it said road trip snacks. It's already a weird statement to put on a sign. I get spring break is coming up, but like, that's a weird, I don't know, I feel like that's a super weird selling point. Road trip snacks? Fuck yeah. No, that's not the funny part though. The funny part is, under the sign that says road trip snacks was a plethora of Clorox wet wipes. Nom nom crunch. The newest forbidden snack, the Clorox wet wipes, a road trip snack. I almost lost my fucking shit in the middle of the store. And I regret to this day not whipping out my phone, even though I was working right then and there and just taking a picture of it, because it was the funniest shit to me. And like the next few days I didn't work, so when I came back it was fixed and I was like, oh fuck, didn't get my road trip snack picture. I want to know what they thought when they saw road trip snacks. And then we're like, yeah, let's put Clorox wipes under that. That's my favorite snack, lads. I nom crouch on them sour wipes every day. I digest. I consume. God damn it, Barbara. Jimothy isn't eating his fucking Clorox wipes again. We're going to Colorado. You better eat your fucking Clorox wipes. But Dad, I don't want to eat my fucking Clorox wipes. Eat your fucking Clorox wipes, Jimmy. It makes me so happy. Everything about that makes me happy. And I'm gonna end it on a high note. I feel like I have more, and I do have more. I for sure have more, but I'm tired. I'm tired. Just remember, kids, Polly Pocket clothing and Tide Pods are out. The new and improved forbidden snack, Clorox wipes.